But what's going on, everyone? We're all having a wonderful day. It's me, Binks.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube,
It's Friday. Yes, it
subscribe.
is, sir.
We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now
It sure is a Friday.
Don't be a piece.
What are we gonna play today? I have no idea. We're gonna mess around, play a few different decks, have some fun.
Binks.
Maybe not be as psycho as we have been, because we've just kind of been making things up. Maybe that's not the best thing I could be doing, but we'll see. We will see indeed.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks.
We should be having some fun today. We should have some cool stuff for ya.
If you're watching on
might play a little Pokemon at the end of the stream as well. I like Pokemon, and I might go to 2 locals this weekend. I haven't been to a local since
on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Ooh, man, like early November.
We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good
So I've had a hankering. It's actually one of my goals for this weekend.
Binks. And don't be a piece.
So we'll see how that goes. But I'm looking a little bit through some popular decks and what have yous. I don't know what we'll play today. Maybe get a little Arishem in. I'll get a little weird with it. Who knows, man? Looks like there's lots of cool things people are playing right now.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks. Like and subscribe.
Few pretty funky things. I don't know exactly what I want to play. Had some pretty powerful decks the last couple of weeks, though. That like big tech deck. Ooh, you know, maybe we play some Fallen One. Fallen One seems like fun. I've been having people wreck me with that that Fallen One deck, huh? That could be interesting. That could be interesting, indubitably. Let me get some music on, because it's a little bit too quiet in here. Maybe we start by making some Fallen One stuff. Be interesting. I don't know. I've been looking. This is kind of like. I still think this card is. I still think this card is wrong. This is my reformed Morgan Le Fay list. That's what I'm calling it. It just feels so incorrect to have this zombie Captain Marvel here. I feel. I'm not sure about the Iceman either with this deck, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much, Pastry Patrol. I super appreciate it, Pastry Patrol. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. I'm not going to lie. It has been 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and no one has said anything in chat. Okay. I was about to have a crisis. I'm not going to lie. What's on West says my pocket meta is weird. Been running a lot of people playing Rhino. I also saw an influx of Rhino yesterday. It's probably like in some like cloggy style decks, right? Or maybe it's like some Merlin stuff. I don't know. I saw a lot of people running like Werewolf and Rhino, and I can't believe that that's correct. How was my day so far? My day was good. Woke up at a pretty good time. And then I sorted through some of my Pokemon bulk. I open 1 pack of Pokemon cards a day. I've been wanting to turn it into content on like a different channel, but I'm trying to slowly increase my content load and get like habits forming, and that hasn't fit into it yet. But I open one pack of Pokemon cards a day. So I went through like the last, I don't know, month of packs that I had and sorted the bulk. And ran all of my codes into Pokemon TCG Live. And then I'm going to be going to at least 1 Pokemon local this weekend. So I pulled out my deck that I play and I ran through a couple opening turns just to get my hands back in, my hands back moving and shuffling and remembering how to play Pokemon correctly without looking like an asshole. But that was my whole morning. And then, yeah, here I am. I'm excited. Let's try Fallen One. Fallen One. We cut. This. Okay, so what do you want to do with Fallen One? The Fallen One, pretty straightforward package to activate Fallen One. Essentially just want Symbiotes and Shuri. Alrighty then. Cool. Let me turn this off and turn it back on. Wasn't an update, was there? Forever Unknown split? Well, it didn't split yet, to be fair. It didn't split yet. We still have a chance to see what it split to. All right. Didn't even upgrade. Didn't even upgrade. Thank you for the Cersei deck you've been playing lately. Which one? I played 2. Yesterday I played like a weird ass Cersei Merlin list. That one's a lot of fun. I don't know how competitive that is. But then I also had like a big tech Cersei Doom deck that was kind of freaking awesome, if I could be honest with you. Any like splits? I don't. Okay. Like this Shuri the best. I mean, this screams blue fire to me. Oh, I'm just gonna believe myself. The first one? No, that was the second one. Well, it was the first one yesterday. But yeah, the Omega Sentinel one, that was a fun deck. That was very fun. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. So I think if you're doing the Man Spider stuff, you probably do want like a magic. Just be okay if it dies. Be like aware that it might die. And then you want like Man Spider, Absman Task. Okay, so then what else? What else do we want in this list? You have two ways of setting up the Symbiote Spider-Man. It's Shuri and it's Symbiote. You probably still want Agony. You just don't use it for Fallen One. You only use it for I guess you can use it to like buff up the Symbiote before you Fallen One if you need to. You usually want to hold that for Man Spider. Penny. Yeah, Penny's probably fine. I don't know how much more you want to go into that stuff, but like Penny has like alternate good stuff that she can do. I'm pretty cool with adding Penny. And then you kind of want... I don't want like some tech stuff, I would imagine. I wouldn't mind like a Cosmo, I feel. I feel like Cosmo is very disrespected right now. And then Fallen One backup lines if you don't hit Fallen One. Using Man Spider and using Man Spider with Luna is really good. Because like a sideline would be like Luna. Let's say we don't get Magic or we don't have Fallen One in hand. We play Luna, Man Spider on 4, like Task on 3, on 5, and then like Cosmo stuff to finish. That gives us a sideline, a pretty good sideline. I like the Cosmo a lot. I think Cosmo is a pretty underrated card right now. And then maybe we just want like some bulk or something. Like another big card. We're doing nothing early, huh? Like Jim Hammond makes a lot of sense. I just feel like this card... I don't know. I feel weird about it. Torch? Torch? Why is no one saying Torch? Human Torch? Why? Just with Penny? Get a 14 power card. That seems really bad, no? Are you talking about Jim Hammond? Is that what you mean by torch? You can't just say Torch. This card is not Torch. You can't call that card Torch. You shouldn't even say Torch, because there's 3 of them. Y'all are crazy, man. Salak or Kale? I don't mind Kale. Salak seems bad. But I'm also a huge sucker for Kale. Could run armor, but like I don't know, man. Do people run Shang? I feel like people don't run Shang-Chi. You know what I kind of like in here is like Iron Patriot. Is that crazy? Luna's like our only follow-up, I guess. Iron Lad? Iron Lad's a tough one. I like Juggernaut. What about Juggernaut? Try this. I don't know. I feel like the Jim Hammond, every time I play against it, it doesn't feel impactful. And then if you ever miss Fallen One, it's just literally a dead card. Or I guess like a 2/4 or like a 1/4 if you get Luna Snow. But like, I don't know. That's not a real thing, right? It's not like a real thing I need to worry about, I don't think. There is a chance Jim Hammond is just correct. I don't know. I have a weird... Like, I don't like Sunspot in, like, any decks anymore. I don't really, like... I don't know. I don't know, man. I think Zabu's worth it with all the 4-drops? It's actually a good question. I don't think so. Might be, though. It makes sense. It's a really good suggestion. I don't know. I don't know what I would cut for it. Maybe I could cut Cosmo or Jug if I needed to. Zabu or Zay. Zay. Get the Man Spider. I feel like Chimichanga's crazy here, no? Is then next turn we just go like Man Spider? It just gets like the biggest thing of all time, right? And then we Taskmaster it? Maybe we shouldn't have limboed. Maybe we should have just passed. But there's a chance we actually should have just passed here. Snap? I don't know if we want to snap. I'm going to wait one more turn to make sure we don't get beat up, I think. Probably shouldn't have played Magic, though. I think Magic was a pure misplay. So this will go to 6, and then 9, 18, and then 40. And then we just task it. And then, I don't know, figure the rest out or whatever. Jack's gonna ruin their life on turn 7? I think you'd be surprised. They're gonna be pretty full of cards, I would imagine. Hopefully this lands middle so we get tiebreaker. Because if we don't have Prio, they can just Shadow King us and we just die. Oh, it doesn't matter even if it lands middle. We can't snap. There's a very good chance they run Shadow King and we just die immediately. So if they snap, we actually have to like leave immediately. Which does suck. Which does suck, I tell you what. Even if Shang, Shadow King is way more likely. Wait, what? This person's name is Binks Yugo Ma. Oh, they actually do have Shang. That's awesome. What the hell is this person's name? What does Yugo mean? I don't have Panther in the deck. Maybe we should. I don't know. You shouldn't have snapped? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I didn't do it. Oh, person who said snap. I don't know. Is UGO? Are they saying that I have an ugly mom? That's fucking weird, man. You go, mom. Celebrating her for her accomplishments. Yo. Hell yeah, man. I don't know why they didn't snap Shang with Prout. Yeah, I mean, that's not. I agree. They absolutely should have done that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I didn't want to play any cards. Thing is, I actually didn't want to play any cards, so. They got so many. Pretty sure I just can't win, right? I don't know how much 11 is gonna do for us. Nothing, I guess, is the answer. If I drew task? Yeah, if I drew task, I was fine. That's actually a good point. That'd be what? 11, 22... plus 3, that'd be 50?
Escaped.
Could have gotten countered, though. Never quite know. How popular is Shang? Is that like so unlikely that our very first game we ran into Shang? Let me check this out. That's 30 days, top 50% infinite. 11% almost. Wow, Shang's having a bit of a resurgence. Okay, that's not as crazy as I thought. This guy's SK mid, we still have 228 with the multiple doublings. Be 5 would go to 6, 12, plus 3, 50. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Okay, this deck doesn't have any tech, so good to know. Oh, come on, man. Shit. I think we're just playing Absman for stats, I'm afraid. I don't feel like I have a better play. Maybe I do. I don't know. Got the bleeding from the discarding, which is nice. Or anything, we're actually fine. One? The audacity. The absolute audacity. We do snap this, yeah. They shouldn't have any tech outside of Gambit, and they already used it. GM on Gambit? I mean, I don't know. These decks don't always run. I don't even think these decks often run GM. They sometimes run GM, though. So the play here is going to be Man Spider this, task it. And then... So this will be, what, 32? I think with something crazy, they could still get over the top here. So I think we do that and that. They do actually have Grandmaster. All right, 2 50-50s. Oh, they didn't have a card in hand, you fool. Actually, it was a 1 in 3 and then a 50-50, right? Maybe they were going for the Khonshu. They were probably going for the Khonshu, eh? They're probably going for the Khonshu. This deck feels... When this deck hits, you really have to have a counter. I don't love decks like this, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know how good they are for the game. This deck is also somewhat still unpopular. I feel like people just called off Fallen One. I didn't even realize how good Man Spider made Fallen One. I really want to win with this Heimdall, I think. Fallen is a waste of. Fallen in the waste of. Fallen in the waste of. This is awkward. Venture's Compound makes this really awkward. I guess, well, I'm just gonna have to, I think I just go away from the Heimdall plan, maybe. But I think I snap this. Because we'll have Cosmo follow up. We're going to do this. We're going to Man Spider left. We're going to task middle. Stardust is way better. Way better than what? Spooter Fallen One is the only good Spooter deck. I could believe that. I really want to get Galactus, man. I really don't want to get Galactus. I guess I won't.
I see the way. Behold my mighty hand.
Why don't you play that middle? Cosmos stop Palential Galactus? You can just have more points. The cool thing. If they're Tribunal, we just literally will have more points than them, right? You can do all your tribunal stuff you want, bro. I don't think you're beating 222. Maybe they have multiple counter pieces. Maybe it's some weird other thing, but... Fuck. What? Why did they play the Jubilee? I don't understand what they were trying to do, man. I think it's hammered, bro. Yeah, I agree. I think this might be the only good Spooter deck. It is like Spooter's very funny because it really just is one of those. It really just is one of those decks that like you need like a bunch of extra random detritus energy, and it does it for you. It does that for you in spades. Okay, we do get the Man Spider. So now we just snap. We go like Symbiote right. Then we go Man Spider left, like Juggernaut left or something. Or Absorbing Man. Victory. Fallen Spider is really good in a Victoria hand. Yeah, I feel like obviously Shadow King can really mess you up. That's kind of why I wanted to have the Cosmo and the Juggernaut. I kind of like having multiple ways to just like defend our combos. Might be overkill though. Yeah, Shadow King's like one of the only things you can do, and Cosmo, but literally no one plays Cosmo right now. Well, one thing I've noticed about like every deck is that like no one is respecting Cosmo right now. Oh, look at that. I think this guy's playing negative. Either they have the fallen one. I don't think so. Alright, so we can just get infinite energy. Infinite energy seems good. Then after we have infinite energy, then we use our tech cards to hopefully do good. If I'm thinking correctly, the Agony doesn't even combine to make the big card, right? Hmm. What are they doing here? They're gonna play like Fallen One here and then Man Spider here, I guess. Name Lion. Do be lying, man. My mom respects Cosmo. So true. Joke's on you, punk. I have more energy than you. Maybe they use Kid Omega. That would actually be so good, right? They don't. We just eat the SSM right. Probably. I want to have Prio though. I'm trying to get to where I have Prio. And they're gonna beat me right. That's why I'm not doing that. Actually, no. I actually think that this is correct. I don't know how to be ahead middle though. I panicked. Fuck. I should have seen what their turn was so I could identify what I should have done. I had too much energy. I had too much energy, Chad. I could play every single card. So my idea was I wanted to get priority. I think giving priority there is how I win the game. Because then I could use the Cosmo. And I think I wanted to leave the symbiote there in case they Kid Omega their Man Spider or something. I don't know. Maybe I was just wrong. It's fine. We can still do everything extra. I need priority, though. Priority was the important thing, in my opinion. Maybe I was wrong about wanting to play for Prio. But I think that Prio was very important there. I think with Agony, they were going to get me in the numbers game. I think. Our numbers beat theirs 1 million? How? How? We have Abs and Penny? What if they also have Abs and Penny? Like we have the... You know what I mean? What if they had the same thing? They definitely have abs as well. It's not like they just don't have abs. So I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I should have played out the game no matter what to see what I would have done, even when I messed up. Their list doesn't run either. I don't know that. And I don't know if you know that person specifically, but I don't take information like that. I have no way of knowing. Into account, I suppose. Screamler. May have subbed ads for Zorn. Very true. Very true. Very true. I want to magic. I'll probably need more time. Very rude. But even a -1 agony is still good. Very rude. Stop it. Stop it. Shit.
only neighborhood Spider-Man.
Stop moving my cards. It's very rude. They just look at my right lane, dude. They just beat the shit out of it. Do I have a way to turn off limbo? Probably not. Real piece of work, you know that? Be cool if we could draw our key cards. Nah. Notably, this deck doesn't need Symbiote, Spider-Man, Man Spider, or Fallen One to be effective. God damn you, Carl. I wonder if Carl starts winning again, if he'll start doing the missed minutes again. Could be. Good old Carl. Carl! Cheater! Mindscape's like really bad, huh? Oh. Oh. Ooh, what do I do? What do I do, man? What do I freaking do, bro? That's what I do. Okay. Saved, maybe.
The throne.
Thing is, he wants the throne, chat. Let's play a regular game against Destroy. We have Cosmo. This isn't a regular Destroy deck, though. They're like a weird Destroy deck. Brother, Brother, stop! 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 What the hell, man? Try a Cersei deck. Go right, please. Righty then. This goes to 12. And then if I draw Agony, I could play Agony, activate task, right? Sick.
Escaped.
38 probably doesn't hold right. Activating this doesn't double. I don't. Oh no, it does, right? Because when this merges, it doubles. So it still doubles even though it doesn't repeat the on reveal. Okay. I actually didn't know that interaction. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. So Agony would have given us like a billion points. Okay, okay, okay. The Mergler. Cosmo on 3 on Blackstone would have really put a damper on my opponents. I don't know. I think it would have hurt me more than my opponent. Probably. It could have annoyed them for sure. On 3, did we have Prio though? We didn't have Prio. Cosmo without Prio is not good. Almost ever against Destroy. Somebody would have merged with Agony and been 10 points. Somebody would have merged with Agony? I wouldn't have played Agony. No, no, no. You play Agony so that when you reactivate the on reveal, it looks for the last played card, which would be Agony, and then it pulls it there. You said Fallen One bottom deck? How do I know that? Are you saying... I'm pretty sure we never had Prio that game. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there was a single turn that we had Prio. Or Morgan Le Fay, huh? I'm just going to go into Luna, I think.
I want the throne.
I think if we go Morgan Le Fay, Luna, or if we go Luna, Man Spider left. Oh, shit, you can see the future. Sick, man. We can go Luna, Man Spider left. Then we could just play Symbiote on top of Man Spider and then task it. Right? Or we could just Abs Man. They shouldn't run any tech. They shouldn't run any tech. Very rude, for the record.
Oh, snap.
Okay, nice.
Victory.
It's like three. There's like 3 Morgan Le Fay decks in a row. 2 Morgan Le Fay decks in a row. I was trying a lot to run Weapon X Morgan Le Fay. I didn't really like it. I was trying a lot of Weapon X in that Moon Girl deck too. Greatness. Okay. Think I'm ever going to be mad with an extra Agani. That is not a card you want to copy, I feel. Look how Weapon X VFX get bigger as he grows. Yeah, I love the growing aspect of it. I think it's very cool. Oh wait, you don't get the agony. Do you get the agony with it if you do this? Do I get a 9? I actually don't remember. Does anyone know? You do not. Alright, well, I've not drawn any of my cards, so I suppose we are going to slow things down. Somehow Fallen One, Man Spider, and Symbiote continue to stay at the bottom of my deck. It's like their favorite place to be. Problem with having to go Magic is like if I top deck Man Spider now, it just kind of sucks. But no, it's fine because I can play it left and then yeah, it's fine. It's fine maybe. Or I just don't draw it. That's fine too. I actually have Prio here, which is crazy. So let's just do this, I guess. And there's a bunch of Weapon X because of the weekend missions. Wasn't that last weekend? Is it a weekend mission again? Know where to move is the thing. Afraid to tell you, chat. There's nowhere to move. You're just playing cards, man. I don't know, chat. Don't fucking ask. It's literally Fallen One, Man Spider, Symbiote, Spider-Man. That's very funny. Having the same bottom 3 cards in your deck within 3 games is like probably a 1%er. Funny Batch Destroy should be an auto snap. I tell you what, if we had drawn any of those 3 cards that are left in our deck, they would be in some trouble maybe. Wait, can I do it this way to guarantee? I'm gonna guarantee the bigger one. If they have Nico change spell, I'm gonna be pissed, dude. Get out of here. We actually have a win here if we go like here. If we had drawn Man Spider, which we didn't, of course. If we had gone like here. Nah, we don't have another card to play with Man Spider. Wouldn't have mattered. Twitch Drop's still a thing? Unfortunately, they are not. Until they are, which is hopefully soon. Trademark. All right, chat, we're going to do the ad Brave. Don't see how you can pay $6. Check see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Now, luckily, every time they've tried to get Twitch Drops back, they have just given everyone all their rewards, which is cool. For the community, for sure. For the Twitch viewership, you can look at the graph yourself. Twitch Drops used to be a really good way to get people into the ecosystem. You seen their play would have been Dormammu left, so Jug left might also win. For whatever reason, I feel like they would have played another card. But maybe they could only play Dormammu. Maybe you're right. I guess there's a chance they could have only played Dormammu. Likely at 0 cost death? Nah, they wouldn't run that in that deck. Yeah, GG's greatness. GG's. Unfortunately, not to be a complainer, I did have Fallen One Man Spider, Symbiote Spider-Man as the bottom 3 cards for the second time in 3 games. Which makes this deck pretty hard to run, I'm not gonna lie. Big Baby, you don't speak for this community. I don't even know who you are. Don't be telling people what they need to do, okay? Don't be telling people what to do. Being canceled? Maybe. Green curry is spicy? Sometimes. Green curry that spicy? I feel like green curry is the more like herby and fragrant of the curries. Good reminder, yeah. Spend your Grand Arena running if you haven't. I already spent all of mine. I got a Arrow variant that completed an album, which was pretty cool. It was a nice find, not gonna lie. Alrighty then. I don't know if we'll play this the whole time. It's cool. I don't know. There's something about like super frail combo decks that kind of just win. They've always been a little iffy to me. Okay, Clog is going to be kind of an issue. Because they will have Cannonball, which is a scary card. I love how his forehead glistens. also don't love being dependent on magic. I wonder if you could cut magic. I feel like you shouldn't though, right? Like this makes me not want to play magic. Because there's a lot of Merlin. What do they lose? Viper. Lost Luna. I'm not going to need Luna later, so we can just get rid of that.
Opponent snapped.
The opponent snapped. You could argue we should leave here. What did I banish? Johnny? So we'll have access to Juggernaut Man Spider. They just burnt my whole deck. Okay, they definitely have another one in the tank. You never use your only one, right? So it does suck that we can't have Prio here, but I think that Manspider or Juggernaut could still win us the game. Plus 11 here. I gotta imagine they have another spell. I'd be shocked if they didn't. They haven't clicked Kale yet, though, I don't think. Rude. Double rude. They did. They did. They did what? What did I say? They did use Kale. Okay, cool. If they play 4 cards here, we could be in trouble, but I kind of doubt they could play 4. They have to play 4 cards and then luckily have the last one be more than 8 power. If they fill all of these. But this is why I like the Juggernaut. I feel like this is a nice... kind of helps you checkmate people in endgames. I think is always a very nice thing to be able to do. Shit. Well played. Tough play to find. I think like most people who run this deck run Absman, so I think that's just a good play by them. I think that Ramstex has ever felt like they're stream sniping. I think that's just a good play from a high-level player. Tough, 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 man. Manchon. Yeah, we have the pretty straightforward line if we want it. I think we definitely do, and I think we snap. Because right now we'll just be able to get 16-16, and then have Mindscape go off, and then chill. Or 18-18, rather.
Victory.
Nice. Yeah, we are definitely going to stop them from changing Mindscape. That definitely going to stop them from changing Mindscape there as opposed to copying it. Negative could get over top of my points, I think. And then a lot of negative decks have been running Shang recently. Miss Juggernaut and Small Soldiers? Yeah, but no one misses 2-3 or 3-3 Juggernaut. Let's be real. No one actually misses 2-3 Juggernaut. We don't have to pretend like that's something we miss. I was much longer than... Oh my gosh, it's freaking Kawa. Dude, Kawa, how you been, man? You guys want to see one of the true... Oh, Jesus, snap. That was a huge homie, man. I've been doing good, dude. I know you've been playing, I know you were on the Lorcana grind for a long time. Is that still what you've been playing, or are you gonna, like, Riftbound or anything like that? You know, Riftbound's been all the rage. I mean, if they're destroy... I mean, if they're destroy, they probably don't have tech, right? What have they done? Are they... What have they discarded? They discarded Scorn and then... Is it APOC or Weapon H? I haven't been paying attention, I'm not gonna lie. Got a new job working on the Cyberpunk TCG? You sent me a creator invite email a few days ago. Well, let me check that shit right now, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, dude. I did not see it anywhere. Did you send it to the swipe up Gmail? Here, I'll tell you the email to send it to. I'll Discord message it to you, alright? Sorry, opponent, by the way. Already snapped, right?
You won't need this anymore.
Yeah, dude, I'll give it a check out, man. Especially if you're working on it, that would be really cool. You'd like this card, by the way, Kawa. Seems your vibe. No tasks, no abs man, huh? This abs man wouldn't be that crazy. Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Victory.
Yeah, I would be kind of scared looking down at a 294 power man spider too. Yeah, you'd like Fallen One a lot too. Fallen One is 5/5, and then when it activates, you get max power equal to its max power, or you get max energy equal to its max power. Both these cards kind of scream your name a little bit. That's really cool, man. I'm happy that you're enjoying that. I actually, interestingly, so Kyle, you said it was the Cyberpunk TCG. Is it a digital TCG or is it a physical TCG? So I've actually been doing physical TCG stuff. I've been playing Pokemon trading card game. It is a physical. Oh, sick, man. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon trading card game like a lot. I really, really like it. I'm gonna snap. All right, what are you gonna do? Destroy that? I'm just more like the space though. Like, what are they? Like, they can't destroy this. It'll go left. They'll just lose. We can make a very large guy if we wanted. That much is for certain. Nice welcome. Got hit by 2 unskippable ads. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry. That is what you sound like, though, for the record.
I want the throne.
I also think, like, I think about this a lot. I legitimately do think that I'm just about as, like, moral and fair to my community about how I run and do ads on my streams. So I feel like I just have, like, really no... I guess we should just do this, right? And then we just Taskmaster somewhere. Probably the best thing we could do. Oh my god, shut up, Swaz. Literally no one asked.
Enough said, bub.
Cosmo mid? Why wouldn't I just play a 132 power card?
Sounds apocalyptic. I'm centuries ahead of them.
I have seen how so many other people run ads on this website and on YouTube, and I can safely tell you, I am like one of the most fair people with high run ads.
Victory.
Why not double that? You think that the difference between having 164 and 132 is different? I think the reason I wouldn't double it is because they would have that same thought process. And so maybe they have some way of blocking something here or something, right? I don't think that they're going to be able to come up with 132 points, right? Maybe they could. There's a chance for sure. But I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit skeptical.
I'm sure everybody's a Binks fan.
Dan Fuller! Thank you so much for 22 months. That should be sent out. Thank you, thank you. I'll give it a peek, man. Thank you for coming in, too, by the way. I appreciate that. My agency just gets a lot of stuff. So usually if it's just like an offer to have product or an offer to check something out, it doesn't always get through to me. Yeah, Negasonic is something I guess they could have. It's pretty rare, but Spider-Man Tribunal. I don't think you need Tribunal. Like, you just go for 2 lanes, right? Like, Tribunal, you go for 3 lanes. It's not really any different. You kind of get big enough in 2 lanes that I don't think it would matter too terribly much. Man, they can play at 8 power on Krakoa, huh? It's going to be tough for me to beat.
Opponent snapped.
Should have retreated now, by the way. As long as you don't do pre-roll ads, yeah, man. I'm very, very responsible with my ads, especially on Twitch. On YouTube, you don't have a choice about doing pre-rolls or not, fortunately. I wish you did. Put it in negative. I don't think it's good in negative. I don't think like Man Spider does anything for negative. Trying to get as many Snap to OGs as involved as possible. You know me, Johnny works at Snap actually is our creative director too. Yo! Look at you. All that Johnny glazing. All that Johnny glazing became a career opportunity, eh? I like Johnny a lot, man. Johnny was super cool every time I got to interact with him. I feel like I haven't played Fallen 1 in like 8 games. Can I get left? I need to get Penny, right? Still hasn't forgiven me for winning Snap Jeopardy? Seethe. Seethe. I tell you what, I really need Penelope Parker. Be a really nice thing for us to have against this move deck. I also have a Valkyrie avatar, which is kind of scary. We'll see, we do have Cosmo. So we have some ways to hopefully stop the damage if it starts coming our way. Rude. Horse Girl avatar. Not wrong. Not wrong. Cannot tell a lie there. Let's see if they push. I can push for left, maybe. We will next turn. Big card, man. Oh, DeCarlo! Thank you so much, DeCarlo. Super appreciate the raid. Best stacking players out there. Welcome in, DeCarlo enjoyers. Task never going back to 5? Yeah, it's probably good. Probably good that's the case. Tech on middle? That would suck. You 50-50.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay. Pretty good hit.
Victory.
Dude, is it really a pod racing game? Because people tagged me on the Discord about it, and I watched the trailer, and they're not even racing in pods. Is the thing. The thing is they're not racing in pods. Yeah, you know how it is with these games, Kawa. It's either a lot of
Everybody's a Binks fan.
either a lot of elbow grease of playing it at least weekly for a long time, or swiping the credit card. Maybe you can convince your company to have it be a tax write-off for research. I don't know, just throwing out ideas out there. DeCarlo, thank you so much for becoming a Binks fan. The raid and the sub. You absolute legend. I appreciate it. I will definitely approve with that. No, he's too smart. He's a creative guy. You gotta find an accountant. Said it was a racing game. No, I'm not saying you specifically. I do know that it is very pod racer vibes. Also, I was talking about. To be fair, for the most part, I was more talking about a pod racing show is what I would really want to see. Now, I'll probably play that game if it's good. Believe you me. Rude. Incredibly rude. Penny Parker is so good on Sinister London, dude. God, I think I just keep doing this. I just do it every turn. Then we figure it out. can't Shadow King us everywhere. Try as they might. Or we can move. Oh, we hit the 8 here. The 8 is bad. That's fine.
Victory.
Really enjoyed the big packs. Found it relatable. When you talk about holding yourself accountable. Feels like any good habit forming. Once you get the first few down, it'll get commonplace. Yeah, it's getting a lot easier, I would say. You're also the one to make this like odd. I wouldn't accept anything like that, but I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. The Dick. Oh, I shouldn't have called him that. I was going to call him the Dickler. I probably shouldn't say that. Jimmy Dickens. For the stream. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Something tells me I shouldn't call him the Dickler. Like, he's probably fine, but I don't like it. It's true, you can't Shadow King 3 lanes most of the time. Unkillable ice cubes. Only semi-killable man spider. I still haven't played Fallen One in like 6 games. I probably have I played. I feel like I've played Fallen One like once. Anything but the Taskmaster, man. Hold, kid.
Victory.
Played Cosmo once? I just did. Joking plus Grandmaster plus Absman. Refuted by Juggernaut Cosmo, I'm afraid. That one doesn't count? I didn't know that you made all the rules. If I knew that, then I just wouldn't have engaged with you in conversation, I suppose. Get him, Dairy! Thank you so much, Get him, Dairy. I appreciate that. Good afternoon to you and yours as well. Shadow King on London with abs. You still have to guess. Still 50-50. Best deck to hit Infinite with? One you're comfortable with and one you're good at snapping and retreating with. Always going to give you the best results.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Fuck. I'm an idiot. I thought Starlight doesn't. I thought Starlight Citadel always went first. Is that old tech? Is that stupid old tech? I put in Clintar on purpose because I thought Starlight. I understand. Okay, Chum, that pisses me off so bad. I understand that locations is all left to right. Okay, I've been playing this game for 3 years. However, Starlight Citadel has always been weird, and it often would go before everything else. I don't know if they changed it, but that used to be a thing for sure. I know you're just trying to help, and I don't mean to be rude, even though I'm coming off as rude. Starlight used to go first regardless, but they have changed it. Okay, well, I legitimately just did not know that they had changed it. I'll tell you what, that is on me. That is on myself. There's 100% on this guy. I'm gonna stay. I definitely should not, but when do they change that? I have no fucking clue, bro.
Power must be controlled.
Actually won with Cosmo Middle. That's crazy. I was expecting Null Zola stuff. Zola must have been 6. Okay, so now I'll never think about the Starlight Citadel thing again. I'll always think it's left to right. I bet that, unfortunately, I bet that was changed like a year ago. And I've just had that stuck in my head ever since. That is the problem with playing the game for this long. Sometimes shit just gets locked in your head. There's just like random shit that's stuck in my head that is not true or right at all anymore. I just believe it. And if I had done the Fallen One stuff, I almost assuredly... Well, maybe I wouldn't be able to. I guess there's a decent chance I wouldn't have been able to win. I don't know what kitty decks are doing. Probably zombie stuff, which makes... this is very annoying. But maybe turn it off with magic. This is also annoying, though. We're kind of stuck with multiple annoying things. I believe in myself. I'll simply choose to believe in myself, chat. I guess we keep Mojo World because we have Juggernaut for like backup plan stuff. They probably run... Chat, if I get a 0 power Fallen One for my hand, is it going to set my max energy to 0? It's going to set my max energy to 0, isn't it? I'm just going to take the risk. I want to see it happen if it happens. I kind of want to see it. Because I've never seen that interaction before. Or no.
Escaped.
Morino. When will he learn? I feel like it was the better play. I feel like if I let that horde get out of hand, then we probably lose no matter what. So I'd rather just get rid of the horde and take the 1 and 4 and then just retreat if I miss it. I actually think it, like, I know it sounds like cope, but I legitimately think that was the correct play. Snap RNG is so predictable. So true. Hey, Steven. It's very awkward. I think I have to use the agony at some point. I guess we'll just use it now. Because if I play Lunaceto middle, then I Shuri middle and fall in 1, then I'm just stuck there, and I don't really want to be stuck there. Okay, getting rid of Gambit is really nice. That was terrible luck. It's fine. Like I said, I kind of wanted to see it happen. I actually, like, I do legitimately think it was the better play. Ooh, do you think they're going to play it with Miniaturized Lab? They probably shouldn't. Very risky to do so. Ben Brood can hear us in your walls. So I have 11. A few things we can do with 11. Having to deal with Khonshu is going to be tough. Oh, they don't have anything in their discard pile, right? Oh, they're Khonshu whiffs. Man, we're probably cooked, eh? Probably cooked.
Escaped.
Maybe we should have swapped to playing Magic on 4. I think that's when we top deck this. Maybe we should have swapped to Magic on 4 and extended the game, potentially. Cast mid Judd left, yeah. I mean, potential. But if they can't, well, I guess they can't Khonshu, right? Gosh, it's freaking Dexter, dude. Boom. Boom. Doo-doo. Might be his first game. Well, he came up against an absolute killer. So you better be ready for fisticuffs. Better be ready to fight. What I'll say. Playing the collector. Thanks. Car? We're just going to Man Spider. Good Magic. think I like going into Man Spider. Okay, I wonder if he's playing that Chamber of Secrets deck is what he called it, I believe. Oh, they actually have Prio. Let's say he has Cosmo. Where does he play it? I think the obvious spot would be left, so I don't think he'll play it left. Still has Prio, which is scary. Here's a counter to this. Play off the land he's expecting. Gives us a better chance for Prio. Play big cards everywhere. Make him figure it out. Oh, the onus is on him to figure this out, I would say.
Squad still a little light.
You have 10? Bold move, Cotton. Bold move, Cotton.
Victory.
It's a collector. He does look cool. His neat little fur coat. We bring out the Galactus. I wish there was a way to, I don't know, somehow have Galactus steal more power and get bigger. I feel like any of the ways to make Galactus bigger just are way too telegraphed. Agani. Let's have our Aganis hang out next to each other. Let's have our Aganis be friends. Cheater. I should have changed New York. Perchance I should have changed New York here. Can't quite decide. Shit. I should have changed Dream Dimension. I shouldn't have put Agony on Dream Dimension. I was too... It's fine. We actually get the super fallen one, right? Because we go like, we go Shuri, activate, and then we play fallen one middle. And then they never have Nico destroyed, or Nico change spell. Ever. Fastball special, Galactus Shirley. I don't know what that does. Deal power with Laufey, then blink it. So true.
What a game!
Don't have Nico change spell. I hate when they 1 in 7 Nico change spell in 6, man. It's like the most annoying thing. I am okay with Limbo getting destroyed in every other way. They have Legion. They have anything, man. Anything. I'm chill.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
It's as soon as they... It's as soon as they have the 1 in 7 Nico destroy. We do get Man Spider. Worried about Zola though. It's pretty like clear Zola setup now. They never have it. Bro thought his points were big enough. What a joker. Oh, I really wanted that to go left. Maverick 3/3 activate, give its power to the next card you play. Fastball is a 2-cost destroy card that inflicts negative power equal to power. Fastball is a 2-cost destroy spell. Destroy a card and inflict negative power equal to power. Oh, so you like play a big card and then you fastball special it, and then you play Galactus. I don't think Maverick makes any sense. Maverick doesn't seem good. The fastball special one seems good. You would need to get to 8 pretty consistently or wave into it. But that'll definitely be my day one. That'll definitely be my day one deck. For fastball special. Abby. It's annoying. I think we should do this. Not really much we can do about it. think about our best options here. We don't have Prio. We have to play middle next turn. Fallen One gives us like 1 max energy right now. It's kind of a nothing burger. We could just go here into like here into Fallen One. That feels like the play. Maybe just Agony Maverick for 12 power Galactus. Is that not good enough? I do not personally think that is good enough now. But I could be wrong. I sure could be wrong. How would we lose here? I don't know. We should have Cryo, probably. They can't Misery this, which I feel like they wanted to. I'm going to snap. Throw your magic. I'm going to use this as bait. The Baitler! Can't teach that shit. Going for double Gwenpool with Shadow King is kind of crazy. We love a good bait. We love a good bait. Yes, we do, folks. All right, chat. We're going to get through that break. Don't see the ad. You can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. By clicking the subscribe button, use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. Low Tech Mav, by the way. By the way, Low Tech Mav, if you want me to do the Agatha FU to someone else, let me know. If you tag me in chat, I missed it, but I actually can't see it on my chat bar in general. Just let me know. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Probably do like another hour snap, and then maybe like an hour and a half of wondering if Mr. Zombie Mr. Fantastic is worth the shop or wait for CGR to pick it up. It depends. I mean, if you're trying to get the zombie cards, you kind of want all of them. So I would say if you're gonna go for the zombie cards, try and snag them all. Oh, I'll be back. Hour and a half of what? Did I not finish my sentence? Maybe I didn't. An hour and a half of Pokemon TCG live. I'm gonna try and go. I think I'm gonna go to 2 tournaments this weekend. One of them is at 10 a.m. though, man. I cannot believe that my favorite card shop near me and the closest one, they have their Pokemon tournaments at 10 a.m. On Sundays, which is very early for a guy like myself. But I really want to do it. It's going to be like a challenge, which is like a higher level where you can win. You can win way more than a normal local. And you can get championship points, which is cool as well. Not that I'll probably ever use those, because I don't think I'm ever... I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in a couple years I'll be playing a bit more competitively. It is still weird to think about. I've still only been playing... When was Worlds? Worlds was... end of August? I've still only been playing for less than 4 months. Who knows where I'll be in a bit. Who knows where I'll be. This deck is doing really well. Usually I'm pretty bad with combo decks because I'm a bit impatient, but this deck feels like it has a really nice, really simple game plan. Oh my gosh, it's Dexter again. Might not be able to get middle, so landing a Penny Parker middle might be really good. We have Prio here, which is nice. It's like Cosmo or something like that. You do not want to be frigging Valentino, bro. I'll give you that one for free.
Oh, snap. Victory.
I feel like that's something I've always been good at with Snap. When you can recognize your opponent made a play that they clearly do not want to make. Just hit the Snap button, man. And figure it out. That must be... Oh, I guess the Frig is in there for Chamber, if I remember correctly. Because he sent me that list. I actually played that list for an hour on Monday after he beat me in our draft battle. Man, this is going to be really hard to get. I was actually even considering holding on to the Agony. But if we get the Fallen one, even just like a 15 power Fallen one, maybe we'll be okay. Luckily, that's not what they want to hit. Jesus Christ, man. The fact that the collapse mine slowed down the game is actually so good for us. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time is the problem. I think I have to magic. Maybe we get like Fallen One would be sick. Hello. It's really, the one thing that's good about playing these discard decks. The one thing that's good about these discard decks is can merge twice. We'd not be able to merge twice because the first merge would just eat it, so you couldn't click it. Oh, you're saying we could just play Man Spider, pull the thing, and then add it all? Yeah, I think Fallen One's better because it makes us very ambiguous as to what we could do. Because then next turn we could play Man Spider, like Taskmaster, Absorbing Man, or Man Spider, Absorbing Man, Taskmaster. We'd be able to play everything. I definitely think Fallen One was better there. And OP. Yeah, surprisingly 16 energy, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. What do I want to do here? Probably just magic. Missing a lot of our key cards. It's better without the Zola. A lot of people run Zola in these lists. I think you need to. Yeah, we're still missing so many cards. I think we just magic here. We can find reasons not to magic, but I think it's just correct. And you there. Give them the extra energy, it's fine. These decks shouldn't run any way of getting rid of Limbo if they're pretty standard. You have all the extra energy you want, sweetheart. Son of a nutcracker. Yummy, 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 yummy. This sucks, man. 4, 8, 11, 22. Four cards in hand. We should probably leave, right? They have a way to win middle? Oh, okay. How would you play this here? Maybe around Man Spider, I guess?
Victory.
Maybe they were playing around Man Spider there. Wanted a little bit more in case we like Man Spider and then played cards behind it. Does that make sense? Crazy we were able to get out of that game where we didn't draw any of our important cards. They really let that card terrorize us for 4 months without not being able to do anything about it. Eliath? They nerfed Eliath like so fast. Took a while for it to not be annoying, but it got nerfed down to like a 6-2 within like a month, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I've actually been doing a lot more research on the cards. So yeah, within a month. No. Within a month, it went to a 6-3. And then within 2 months, it went to the destroy all unrevealed enemy cards here, which means that you had to have priority. They were pretty quick with it, I would say. I mean, the card was supposed to release as a fucking... Sorry, opponent, by the way. The card was supposed to release as a 5-5, which was crazy. What the hell, man? What card did I just give them? Was that fucking... Was that... Fuck you, man. Fuck this person. Did I just give them Fallen One? Fair and balanced. Rude. Probably have Spectrum. So if they have Spectrum, they're going to get +8, right? They'll be at 18. Probably is just biggest card. We were so close to beating Spectrum. We're actually so close to beating Spectrum. Wait, do we beat Spectrum? Wait, no, we do beat Spectrum. Destroyed, I'm afraid. Wanna play Spectrum? Cheater. Rude. Road! Played. Maybe they didn't have Spectrum. They did have a lot of ongoing cards there. I'd imagine they have it available. You want Shuri. Gotcha. I feel like they built a deck to counter my deck specifically. Maybe I'm coping. That one felt personal though. Did it also get Loki? Even I can't see the cute doggo on the screen. Wrestler. They were playing that yesterday? Okay, fair. A lot of energy. They get Prio. Don't draw a fallen one. Try this. If we get doubled, sure, we could just do that Luna Snow thing that we were doing. Very rude.
You won't need this anymore.
Are they going to discard their Conchu? They're going to discard their Conchu, right? It's not good.
Victory.
If they still had their Conchu online, they would be fine. But the fact that they discarded their Conchu twice that turn really put a jam on things, I would say. Really scuffed them up good. Snapcats. My favorite kind of controller, second party controller for playing Marvel Snap. Wish I knew when to snap like you. It's hard. It is a portion of Snap that I feel like most people who struggle to climb, that is by far the biggest thing that they don't think about or work on. Great, Luna Snow. That's a good card, man. There's no real way we could maybe Cosmo their Wiccan, so I think we just have to let it fly, I suppose. It snaps. Not that worried. Having Prio here does suck, though. Having Prio really sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Oops.
Escaped.
Can't say I was expecting that at all. Quicksilver Galactus, kind of a crazy, crazy cook. If we had played that right, there's a chance we could beat like Goliath. That's probably what they would want to play. Do APOC and Open H count as created cards in hand? They do not. Only Conchu does. I think. Conchu counts as created, right? Sounds correct to me. Morbius.
Oh, snap.
Pretty sure this is just going to be a simple as kind of game. We'll just simply make more points than you. Rude.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Thank you, Teton. Thank you, base Teton. I will make more points than you, Jimmy. Try as you might to stop my points, Jimmy. I will make more points than you. Destroy my cards all you want. There's just no way they can get 31 middle, right? That'd be crazy. Incoming Shang. Discard decks, it is nearly impossible to run tech.
Victory.
Grandmaster is a possibility for sure. Grandmaster would kill us. This is true. Some of those decks run Grandmaster, some of them don't. Okay. It's Denish, who is a hella main. Pretty sure means it's actually Jaywalla. I would just turn this off. ASAP. Have a mirror match of sorts. Who knows what this little freak is up to. I just tend to call people by their names that they have in thing. Like people who change their names all the time, it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't fuck with it, I guess. Not quite my tempo or whatever. Okay, we're probably going to have the expectation that they are going to turn off Teton, I think. Never win. Win sometimes, maybe. Is Teton the hot location? Is not. It has been happening a lot, though. And safety made a Cersei tech deck. Copycats, man. So if Omega Sentinel hits left, and we go down to 19. Not too worried about that. This feels like the play to me. Could be wrong. Here first? I think so. Prudent. And that's how you get cast rolled. They never activated Omega Sentinel? Am I crazy?
Victory.
They forget to push this button? That's a good button, man. It did go off? When did it go off? I don't think it went off. Unless they did it and then they Shadow King. If they Shadow King first and then did it, it would have guaranteed hit right, which is probably what they wanted. I think they probably just misclicked. It never makes SK worse. I promise you that. I promise you afflicting -7 never makes the SK worse. It will only make it the same. Their Shang wouldn't have gone off if they used it. They could have clicked it after, is the thing, chat. The thing is they could have clicked it after. You have a choice on your turn of how to how to play the cards. Little trick of the trade for you. Okay, the one thing I do have to remember is if they have priority, they're going to play this Lady Deathstrike middle, probably. So if they have priority, we have to play around that. Chang didn't even go off, though? I know, because we juggernauted it. You told her I was Cersei's master. I really like my it makes me happy that they're going off of a similar idea. You should tell them to play Doom in their deck. This was the deck that I played. This deck went awesome, man. This deck was not doing well until I added Dr. Doom. This deck is sick as hell. Because you just like go into Sarah early and then you just play Doom and then like you can just do anything that your little heart desires. You could do a second Doom, you could do like 2 Cerseis, you can go fucking crazy mode, man. Gibby, welcome to the stream, Gibby. Best of luck to you and yours here on the field of battle. See what we're gonna do here. Okay, now I remember Dream Dimension is very bad. I made the mistake of forgetting this at one point, and I probably will never do such a thing again. I know this deck runs Nico, so we always have to worry about the 1 and 6 Nico on the final turn. Or they often run Nico. They don't always run Nico. Ah. Damn. Screw the pooch. Still my best play, unfortunately. Okay. So stupid. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Oh, you thought you were turning off Limbo? Chat, this guy thought he was turning off Limbo. Imagine. You aren't turning off shit, Gibby. All according to plan. All according to plan. Maybe. Just get a normal energy next turn, right? If you get any extras.
Opponent snapped. escaped.
Oh, sorry. I don't know when I muted. Was I muted that whole game? I'm sorry. Just the last 2 turns. Oh, it didn't matter anyway. I didn't say anything of importance. I was actually just moving my mouth. Person does not play negative. They're a freaking liar, dude. This person does not play negative. Don't believe their lies. Okay. I wonder if there's any world where we set up a second negative. They have Luna, they beat us. Okay. Okay, Mr. Crazy Man. So extra energy, pal. You draw your cards, I draw cards. Back and forth in this little dance we go. SK? You're gonna need a lot of them.
I'm about to juice this up.
You're gonna need a plethora of SKs. You could have 2, that's true. But we also have Cosmo Juggernaut. They could play them both right now. This is true. They could go Shadow King, Shadow King. That means they know we have Cosmo. It's a little bit scary. Don't know if they have another one of those. Bye. You already Shadow King, that one is the thing.
Victory.
Yeah, true, they could have gotten Lunar or Magic. I just always assume the worst, I suppose. I'm thinking Magic, not Cosmo. I think it's random. I don't think there's, like, the leftmost. Unless people know that it's not random. That would be crazy. Oh, you were thinking it was power. I really like having Cosmo and Juggernaut in this deck. I'm not going to lie. I think that having Cosmo and Juggernaut in this deck is very, very good. At least it's felt very good. Such a good sound. Sizer! Thank you so much, Sizer, for the raid. I super appreciate that. Welcome in, Sizer enjoyers. Hope you guys are ready for some worse gameplay. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Sizer. You guys don't know Sizer, one of the best players in the world. Streams very often. Go ahead and hit that heart at the top of the stream to check him out. You won't regret it. That's probably bad for them. We have Prio. 50-50. We have Prio. Quite nice. What cards does this deck run? Runs, it's probably Cosmic Ghost Rider. It's kind of crazy to play on Washington, D.C., I'm not gonna lie. Isan Ultima. Huh?
Are ye worthy?
Can't do that. If we get task, right? I think we go for top deck task no matter what. Either way, it might scare them off of leaving. They don't have a counter for it. Rage. Bye.
I still believe in heroes.
Victory.
I didn't even realize they were under Electro that whole time. It's kind of funny. How big that chamber is? Bro is yoked, man. It's 15? 15's kind of chump change, man. 15's kind of chump change. Now 17. 17's pretty good. Yeah, I'd rather have a 4 176. I agree with that, I think. Quantum Tunnel's quite bad for us. That's annoying. It's not the worst thing in the world, though. What the fuck? What are you up to, Butt? Are you just playing cards today, Butt? You have to tell me the truth if you're just... Alright, he is just playing cards.
I am Iron Man.
Alright, Butt's just playing cards. Love to see it. Hoping I didn't draw a task. I did not. Yeah, I did. I did not draw a task. Did not, as a matter of fact. Fuck. What do I do? Ah, the perfect play. Never mind. No. But now what? But now what is the question that you might be asking? And I'm asking myself this as well. Ah, it's simple, of course. We played Luna Snow here, and then we played this there. We get Man Spider, and we win. Simple as. Cosmo, you went before playing Cosmo? I was just telling him he was cool because he has Cosmic Ghost Rider in his deck, or whatever the hell that thing is. First Ghost Rider? I ain't seen that card in a hot minute, dude. Bro's just having fun with it. I respect that. I could have Taskmastered mid. An idiot. I gotta read chat earlier. Oh, man, I could have just Cosmoed mid that. Or I could have just Taskmastered mid that game. I had so many points. Should have played it before on turn 2. Now there's a that's a good point. I could have done that. Where's the Shuri lane? Here.
You won't need this anymore.
I would have fucked that up so often. The amount of times I fucked that up is pretty high usually. What am I more scared of? Like, which lane is scarier? I feel like it's middle. Is it? Maybe it's not. Chat, should I be more scared of middle or right? They're up 13. We're going to 28. We'll be at 31. That middle's probably fine, right? I should have been freaking scared of left, bro. I play everything. 5, 9, 12. And nice.
Victory.
Very nice. Very nice. Very good game. No abs, man. No juggernaut needed. Both those would have been lights out cards to have on that final turn. Dude, the music in Mario 64 is so freaking good, dude. Talk about this? What a classic. What a goddamn classic. I don't know what Moogs is doing. It's freaking me out. I should have played Symbiote Spider-Man instead of Shuri. For sure. That was a misplay. Play the Agony? Next turn I'll have 11. Play Man Spider. Juggernaut stuff? Play the Agony, I think. Okay. Ah, they're playing the all-in arms deck. Exactly what we needed. See, I'm an idiot.
Behold my mighty hand.
They can't Prodigy or Mystique. Right? Their play is probably like what? Moonstone, and probably like Iron Man. They even do that? Can't. Oh, they can with Ravonna. Taskmaster bottom card, by the way. Question becomes, if I snap, will they leave? They weren't. So.
Escaped.
It's tough. I'm excited for Averick. No, but I don't. Also, I haven't thought about the card much. I don't really think about cards until they're in front of me. I'm a weird person. I don't like getting hyped for something I can't have, I guess. It's like now with doing the Bing Spance, I at least look like a day ahead a little bit more. But I never really look ahead to cards. I just kind of wait until I can use them and then I start thinking about them. You can use Maverick with Fallen Surfer Brood. Can you though? Can you use it with Brood? It would depend on how the ordering works. Yes? Are you sure or are you just saying things? Applies like Forge? Oh, cool. You could Maverick with Zombie Galacti. This is true. Showed it in the dev reveal video. Cool. Pretty good card.
Victory.
All right, Chuck, we're gonna get 3 into that break. Don't see that you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the whole Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Do right now. I'm not going to switch over just yet, but I want to make sure it's downloaded because it can be very annoying. The biggest problem with the Pokemon TCG Live is that the updater is so unbelievably cooked. It makes you turn the whole game off and turn it back on. It's crazy. The only game I've ever played that it makes you re-download the entire game. Tracks are bangers though. Oh, it looks like it works. Get ready to rock in a little bit for that then. I'm having fun with this deck though. Wait, we're actually climbing like crazy. We're at 150? Were we over 200 when we started? Yeah, we're up 28 cubes. Holy moly, man. Hey, we're scorching. We're scorching people, man. My phone? Hello, sorry. Sorry for the delay. Sorry. Give me a second here. Welcome back, ad enjoyers. Thank you so much for enjoying the ads. I super appreciate that. Sorry. Give me a second here. Give me a cheeky second, chat, if you would. Oh. All right, I did lie. I'm going to switch over now. I wasn't going to, but then I decided I wanted to. Is the thing? The thing is I decided I wanted to. So if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. You are going to get sent over to my second YouTube channel, which I upload on sometimes. So you can have fun over there. We're going to get this set up now. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to swap over to Pokemon TCG Live. That might not be your cup of tea. I would love for you to stick around. I could tell you a little bit about TCG Live during the first game and try and explain a little bit more of what I'm doing. It is a very, very good card game that I think is overlooked by a lot of people, and a lot of people have biases surrounding it. And I have been trying my best try and fight against those biases because I think that it is an incredible game. I think that if more people gave it a try, they would really enjoy it. The coolest thing about Pokemon TCG Live is that basically everything's free. It is the freest digital card game you can play, and I say that with a lot of confidence as someone who's played many TCGs in the past. But if you are watching over on YouTube, you are going to get redirected to the other stream. So we will see you over there.